I'm not gonna sit here and take it anymore.
All right, so we are driving through Hillary Clinton's neighborhood in Washington, D.C., the District of Columbia. This is technically outside of the United States. If you take a look at the license plates in Washington, D.C., you can see that it says taxation without representation. That is because, believe it or not, the people in Washington, D.C. don't have elected officials. Here is Hillary Clinton's mansion right here. This is Secret Service parked right outside the embassy. Or sorry, it's not an embassy. It might have been an embassy in the past, but it's actually Hillary Clinton's house. As you can see, there's Secret Service right outside, and they're kind of all looking at us weirdly. How nice, right? Considering Hillary is Miss Anti-Gun, she has her own private security detail that are armed and, you know, keeping her safe at night. Well, Americans should have the right to protect themselves as well, not just Hillary Clinton. She literally lives next door to a bunch of foreign embassies. I want a presidential candidate that's gonna look out for the American interests in this country, one that lives amongst its own people and one that cares about its own people. She fundraises overseas with the Clinton, Foundation, and gets a bunch of foreign money and exchanges political favors. The Clinton Foundation is offshore. Kind of odd, right? Well, no, it's actually not very odd considering the fact that Hillary Clinton pretty much represents foreign interests. She might as well be an expatriate living here with diplomatic immunity and just, operating on behalf of foreign interests. This is Millie Weaver reporting for Infowars.com.
Thousands of years ago, there was a basic form of chivalry. Our ancestors would hear the drums of war, giving the warriors of the tribe a chance to organize and prepare a defense. 60 years ago, when foreign air forces were approaching filled with bombs, they had drums of their own, air raid sirens. But in the 21st century, there are silent weapons for quiet war, pathogens added to the food and water, and to the lining of plastics that destroy our vitality, turn off our hormones, and accelerate our journey towards death. I personally counter this onslaught with Anthroplex. Anthroplex is designed with known organic concentrated herbs to create the basic foundation to normal metabolic activity inside the human body. Discover why Anthroplex is turning so many heads today. It's time for us to take our bodies back into our own hands, and it starts at InfoWarsLife.com with Anthroplex.